Hey friends, it's the Mrs. Wolfe here from our Half Acre Homestead. Yesterday you saw me make my Bold and Sassy BBQ sauce. Now today I am going to test it out. In my rotisserie oven I have one of our home-raised chickens, and what I've done is I have, well, we want to pull some of them little feather bits out. Make sure you get all the feather bits. Anyway, what I've done is after I put it on the stand in the rotisserie, I just put a couple of cuts in the breast skin and tuck the wings in. That way we don't have any string. And my feet, of course, you saw me when I processed the birds, I tucked the feet in under that flap there down by the bottom. We are going to set this for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then what we're going to do is after this is cooked for about 20 minutes before it's done, we're going to baste it with our barbecue sauce, and then we're going to let it cook for another 10 minutes, and we're going to baste it again. We're going to give it about 3 bastings of the Bold and Sassy barbecue sauce, and then we're going to see if it gets a thumbs up from Papa. Alright, we'll be back later. Here we have some leftover sweet potatoes from our barbecue on the weekend, and because baked sweet potatoes can go mushy if they've sat too long, what I've done is I've peeled them and I've sliced them like pickle spears, and I've dusted them with a bit of brown sugar, salt and pepper, and some dabs of butter. And I'm just going to put these under the broiler to warm up and get a little bit of glaze on there. Might be a new recipe, might be an old one. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty, here we go, folks. We got about 15 minutes left before dinner, and now we're just going to baste this lovely, and look at how nice and thick this is. We're just going to give a couple of coatings. We're going to let this barbecue sauce cook a little bit on there like a glaze, and then we're going to go ahead and baste it again. Oh my, doesn't that just look lovely? And it is just the right thickness. I was right not to do it any thicker. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. A bit more on the back there. Alright, let's let that cook for another, I don't know, 10 minutes, and we'll do some more. Alrighty, we're going to give this, look at this beautiful bird, folks. We're going to give it its final baste of the barbecue sauce. My goodness. And then what's left in this gravy boat, we're going to use as a dipping sauce. I don't know if Daddy's standing behind the camera and he can barely contain himself from reaching out and tearing himself off a piece of this, but he is just going to have to wait. Alright, a few more minutes. Isn't that lovely? Now there is our rotisserie chicken with my Bold and Sassy. Go ahead, Daddy, I know you're waiting. Barbecue sauce. I just want a piece of breast. And these are those sweet potatoes I was telling you about that were left over from the barbecue. And these are also some baked potatoes that were left over from the barbecue that I just sliced and fried up with some peppers and celery and onions. So let's make sure Daddy gets some sweet potato too. Thank you, dear. I'll miss some sweet potato. Oh, I love sweet potato. Briar hates it, so more for us, eh, Papa?
Yeah. Sounds good.
That's perfect, yep. And we've got our dipping sauce. We'll be right back when Daddy sits down to eat. Well, you're going to try the, oops. What about the barbecue sauce, the dipping sauce? How's the chicken taste so far?
Very good. Awesome.
Now, here's the test. This is Mrs. Wolfe from our Half Acre Homestead saying, it may be March, no, excuse me, it may be April, and our barbecue may be broke, but we can still have barbecue chicken. Have a good one.